One down, two more pieces to go. Mind you, it's cold as hell out here in Texas, man. What's up with that? It's cold everywhere. Come on, bro, man. Man, I think we should get paid $50 for every time a motherfucker hit our shit, fuck up our deck. Because one four-wheel driver got me on this. And then the people at the shipper, or no, at the receiver, it was like, man, it's just a trailer. All right, let me come on your property and just fuck up from the city and just say it's just property. You know, we work hard for this, for our equipment, so we try to keep it up as best as we can. Granted, I know things gonna happen though, but sometimes things could be preventable just by taking your time and not just dig your damn forks into somebody's trailer. So I talked to the broker. The broker gave me like $150 extra. So, prices done went up on everything, lumber, everything. So, I mean, it was only right that he looked out for me. He understood. He was an owner operator himself before he came and started doing being a broker. Damn, man, I had to haul ass for real just to make it on time. My man stayed here a little after, so salute to him for that. What? It was like 4 hours and 45 minutes. So this is gonna be my load to get me home, and I got one more to pick up in the morning. Luckily, I landed these two because I'm not trying to wait all day tomorrow. What up, y'all? Man, so came and picked up the last load, right? Luckily, it really wasn't a true 40 feet lengthwise. The width was correct though, but anyway, I was told that it was going to be a pallet added onto the load, and I called the broker and let him know. The broker wanted to tell me that it was supposed to have been a dedicated load. You didn't tell me this last night when booking it that it was a dedicated load, because I had told him, what if I had another parcel to add with it? And he was like, wait, that's a dedicated load. But bro, you didn't tell me that it was going to be a dedicated load. And if that was the case, you're not paying dedicated money. So for the inconvenience of the extra pallet, I'm gonna need additional money, because regardless if it's just a pallet, it don't weigh that much, it's still taking up space. And then you want to say that it's dedicated load. Well, guess what? I need $150 additional for this pallet. So my message to y'all, I don't care what it is, ever still pay and charge. FedEx and all them other major carriers don't take additional stuff for free. Whatever you have to ship, you got to pay. So these brokers just want to try to get down and just think that people just gonna accept their BS. No, I'm providing a service. All right, appreciate that, sir. Thank you. All right.
Head off already?
Yep. All right, y'all, we back at it, man. Made it back from Texas. Out here in Illinois right now. Just dropped off. Was only like 200 pounds, if that. It was these things right here. Booked it at the last second. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, how a load canceled on me, y'all. It was paying $21, but I negotiate 23, and it canceled on me. It was a team load, and it was only going 800 miles. And the broker called me and said the customer canceled. And the crazy part about it is, he did not want to give me a truck order not used. So this paid $1,100, only 200 and some pounds. This whole load right here is these 3 pipe in this little pallet. This paid $1,250, but I told the guy, the broker, that I need additional $150 because they added a pallet to the load. And then he wanted to try to tell me that it was supposed to be ran dedicated, but the pay wasn't dedicated money. So got an additional $150 off of this. So this whole load paid $1,300. This unit right here, 3 AC units, paid $1,500. So all in all, amongst 3 partials, $3,900. So we can round this shit up, $4,000 coming out of Texas to get to Illinois. So yeah, man, been sitting here for 4.5 hours to get unloaded. Thought I was gonna get offloaded in a reasonable time frame. Already had a load ready to be picked up, to go to North Carolina, but all that didn't go as planned. I had to cancel that load because I wasn't gonna make it. So I just gave the broker the respect and gave him communication and let him know like I won't be able to make it because I'm at a hold up right now. So I'm losing out on money right now just sitting here. So it's one of them things, like I said, man, I could have had a good week with that load, and then I end up finding something else to go with it. And what do you know? What do we have here? Finally, shit. Dang. Despite this, the last load that I had booked when I was in Texas that canceled on me, that was some bullshit too. I spoke to somebody in order, try to get a truck order not used. They talking about the customer don't pay those. So I was like, man, you can't win when it comes to these brokers, man. They get mad at you when you cancel on them, and then they want to put you on do not load. But it's cool for them to cancel on you, and some of them don't pay the TANU, truck order not used. y'all, man? We back at it again, man. Sound of my voice right now, really not feeling the best right now, but just a lot of bullshit, man, when it comes to brokers and whatnot, and not want to pay the attention. You providing a service, and they want to fuck you at the end when it's time to pay. So yeah, man, we back at it again, man. Y'all already know, man. I ain't gonna let that shit, bother me and whatnot. But this is my first load I picked up out here in Wisconsin. This is actually going to Jefferson, Georgia. 2,000 pounds. This got to be tarped. They got one little longer pallet that's going to go alongside right there. And once I leave here, I'm picking up a 6-foot pallet. It's only like 600 and some pounds. The rate not the best though, but for what it is, $800. I booked it because it was actually going 45 minutes from so that the 6-foot pallet is actually going to South Carolina. I was going to book a load that was going to South Carolina, but it didn't happen because the broker and the customer, the item needed to be tarped. So Progressive do not cover any type of loads that had like moisture damage. So I wasn't able to get that load, and that two together would have been a good, combination of two partials put together. They was paying like 19 and the other one was paying 800. So that would have been good though. So I didn't want to call the guy and cancel that little load. So I just kept it, and it's not far from Jefferson, Georgia. That was about like an hour, 45 minutes. So I just took the little $800. I'm gonna put it back here. And yeah, the next one I'm picking up is tomorrow in Rosemont. That's not too far from where I live at. That's paying $1,600. All in all, that's paying $4,100. Yeah. And that's the last part. So yeah, man, came back home with $3,900, leaving from Texas and going down to the southeast with $4,100, man. So this, like I said, this week been good despite all the other stuff that happened in Texas, and then yesterday. It's all good. Still a win. Finally strapped down. Time to go to the crib and pick up first thing in the morning. The backspace will be filled up with another partial. So what we got? One partial, two, and there'll be another one that's tomorrow for 3. A total of $4,100. So that's not bad, y'all. That's not bad. And then while I was at it, I just went ahead and tarped this. It's not the best tarp job, but it's gonna do for now. Man, it's Friday, baby. Friday, man. I'm picking up this last load. Finna finish the week off with 8,000. Been my all-time high since I've been back on the road, in hard times because rates has not been that great, but your boy been doing what he got to do to build these partials. And picking up right now, man. I've been sitting here for about like 5 hours now, going on 5 hours. And they had a convention here in Rosemont, Illinois, so it's been a whole bunch of trucks just sitting in a lot waiting to be called to pick up equipment. So I've been sitting there for 5 hours, man. Finally got the call to pick the load up, and then after that, finna get ready to head down to South Carolina to drop one load off, and then the rest of the loads I'm dropping off Monday, the last 2 partials. So people just came and had equipment and just bid it on it, or
they try to sell their equipment.
Oh, okay. Nice Conestoga. your boy JB. Same video, just a new day. Top of the morning. About to get ready to go deliver this load. Called the receiver. Luckily, I was able to get in contact with the owner. He was able to make some arrangements, and then he's actually going to offload me. So that's one down. One parcel that I have to worry about, so I have to double back to South Carolina so I can just drop this. Then I'll just have my 2 drops for Monday to drop off. And then after that, man, your boy gonna be taking a week off on the road because as y'all can see, man, I'm motherfucking tired. When you out there running and you just constantly just running nonstop and you get into the money, man, that shit do take a toll on you. So I owe it to myself to get some rest, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, man, it's been a good week. I'm gonna continue to look at the load board. Of course, I'm always gonna keep my eyes on the load board. I'm just gonna see what's out there. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be too much coming out of Georgia. I've been looking at the loads, periodically in Georgia area. Man, this shit trash though. But about to get ready to head down. I got an hour left to drive, and I'll get there by 11 o'clock. He's gonna offload me at 11:30, and after that, man, head over to Georgia. Rest of these 2 deliver Monday, and that's gonna be it for this video, man. Like I said, $1,800, $800, and then that long piece and that other piece that's tarp, $1,700.